This is a Uriel collective message. My Uriel collective is a soulmate collective. Somebody that's not a karmic. Somebody that was meant to be in your life for a reason. Help solidify a lesson, something to release. Looks like in this dynamic, somebody wants to reach back out to you. You have an ex that you broke up with, and they see you in a very high light. And they could have been kind of vain to you. They definitely, either you broke it off or they broke it off. These are collective, takes what resonates. But needless to say, it feels like you were the one that cut communication. No matter how the dynamic ended, there was some sense of we'll be friends, but it couldn't play like that. You knew you had to let this person go. If you wouldn't have let them go, they were going to get in the way of your fruition. And they had a lot of learning to do. They were a young-minded person, okay? You've had more lifetimes than this person. And you realize even though you love them, you have to love them from afar. So it's easy to understand why you thought this person could have been a karmic. But they're not. Because overall, what they did for your life is they helped you gather more strength to pick yourself. But they see you even more differently now. They're very attracted. They very much miss you. And they're thinking of reaching out to you. Are they going to? I do sense that they really will. But they're going to be very shaky. This person understands if they don't let go of always having to have people chase them, there's no way for them to learn and have new experiences. They have to trust their intuition and take this leap of faith to you. They definitely are going to say, I understand the perils going forward. I'm a different person. I've grown. But does that mean they actually have? We would love for them to say yes and say that they really have grown. I have to pull more cards to see that energy. Some people here do. That's why I love the thing about these collective readings. Over on YouTube, it's the closest I can to giving you a personal reading without you requesting one from me. With it being able to collect them out into different collective clusters. So, the Uriel collective. Is this a person that's supposed to be part of your highest timeline that has changed, has upgraded? Well, not completely, but not either. This person still has a lot of growing to do. They still have to free themselves of self-delusions about how they can self-sabotage in career and etc. But when it comes to you, they are pretty damn sure. And Spirit's saying don't close the door completely, but no, it's not right now is not the time for you. It's not the time for you two to be together. This person still has more learning to do, and it looks like you've freed yourself of delusion. You're on the right path completely, and you're in charge of your life. And this person, they're catching up. They're doing a great job. And there's a possibility this person could be a little younger than you too. This could have been a relationship where you were older. So, let's get more cards. Let's go on with this. Are they reaching out? You know who it is. You know that Spirit's telling you to not close the door, but not necessarily open it, keep it unlocked either. Have they decided to reach out to you? Yeah, they have. They've had to take a journey into their own heart. They know they have to honor their divine masculine nature and give you forward movement. There's air placements, there's fire placements all throughout this, okay? The masculine's energy is expecting the unexpected. Whoever the masculine is in this kind of part, you know where you lie. If you are the divine masculine or divine feminine. I would say that the person that is the Sagittarius placement within this, or at least the more fiery, makes decisions based off of passion versus putting together synchronizations and 3D world knowledge, all working hand in hand, they make more actions based off of just, this is what I want, passion, not thinking. That looks like that's the feminine. The feminine knows that they are the one that has to make this forward movement, so that's a yes. And the masculine here knows that they are expecting the unexpected. No matter, there's nothing you can or can't do to get this person to not reach out to you. But we have Gemini Libra placement as well, so it's possible the divine masculine has Libra Gemini placement. This could be mixing around with the collective, take what resonates, but these signs are extreme importance. They see you as this golden person, so they have decided to reach out to you. And what animal signs are Spirit going to send your way about this person? What will they mean? Can we also get a time frame? Is there a possibility about when the reach out is, since we know it is happening? Okay. Whales and snakes are a big forward movement. Yeah, if you've been upgraded to get some form of physical body change, or even like a location change, rearranging stuff in your home, buying a new house plant, putting some form of new life into your home, to yourself, your body's telling you there's a transformation happening. So over the next couple of days, you're going to start seeing bees. Yeah, the next couple of days, you're going to start seeing bees, and it's showing you that this person is connected and thinking about you, about how to combine forces. Looks like the masculine is going to be receiving a lot of signs of confidence in gorilla. The masculine's higher self is sending signs to the feminine. When the feminine, if you're the feminist and dynamic, this means you know that you're the one to do the forward movement. You're going to see gorilla signs and mooses, and that's going to be Spirit signs to you about making that forward movement to that person. And this is your decision to follow the guidance, or for Spirit to have to reroute you. The feminine signs are going to be whales and snakes to the masculine. When the breaching of surface is happening, because all of you, this is timeless, it's different. I would love to tell you exactly right now, to the minute when they're doing this. But there's left path, right choices. So how we get there changes, but getting there doesn't change. The closer and closer to this, which could be today, could be 2 days from now, could be 2 minutes from now, could be 2 weeks from now. Let go of the win, because when you let go of the win, it's closer just to begin with. Snakes and whales, you're going to see all the time. It's showing you breaching of surface. But something about 2 to 3 days. I'm being told to say 2 to 3 days between most of you. It's something to look at, some big impact from this timeless message. From the moment you're seeing this, something within 2 to 3 days is changing. There's some reach out. Yeah, so you're going to have a new animal familiar as well, a hawk. Animal familiars are animals that pick you. It's a deity that reincarnates in this existence as a picked animal. And it just follows you. It has picked you. You have no choice. It's a messenger. It's more than a messenger. It's a protector. Okay? What I'm being told is the fisher cat. This is interesting. It kind of looks like a weasel. It kind of looks like a ferret. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a download. You've made some decisions to split away from people who... It could have been more of just like a... Okay, get ready to know that both of you have had different experiences sexually with others since you last spoke. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's going to be this understanding for both of you that, like, you had to have these other experiences. And there is also this understanding that both of you cannot be intimate together for a moment. Okay? Being in each other's life needs to form organically. And that this person proves they're deserving of your body. Okay? For real, for real. So when they're thinking about you sexually, though, I got the energy intensity of understanding. When they're thinking about you sexually and everything like that, you're definitely going to see these animal signs coming out a lot, especially the hawks. And Spirit's reminding you when you see the weasel or when you see a ferret, etc. No judgment within this dynamic. Everything has happened the way it's supposed to. And the way to have full fruition is to not focus on sexual stuff for a while. Okay? The messenger, the hawk, is going to pierce and be with you all the time, just to make you always see and understand. So fly next to your car. They'll be next to your house. They might perch on your fence. They're just letting you know you're protected. And they're watching out for you. Vengeance will be mine. Life is about as above, so below. Without dark, there would be no light. So when you're feeling dark, when you're feeling those moments of self-doubt, embrace it. And what I mean by embrace it is say, oh shit, this is a feeling. This is here. I'm not scared of it. I'm not fucking up my timeline. I'm owning what's making me vengeance, and how can I use this for my power? How can I make sure I'm not going to go do something destructive? I'm going to take this anger, this rage, turn to love, light, and positivity. I'm going to take this anger, I'm going to take this rage, and I'm going to use it as passion to go have a great workout, to know myself more. See, every opportunity is not chains, but it's breaking barriers. And they want me to let you know this doesn't mean don't be sensual. This is also meaning don't not allow. If you guys want to have sex and etc., do it. But just make sure that it's not the center focus, and you definitely have had many heart-to-heart conversations before you go into the journey of explaining and seeing each other's bodies again. All right, that's what I got for y'all. Uriel Collective. Hell yeah. Let's get it. All right, what is that extra little guidance? So we have somebody who is ready to escape a home. It looks like the feminine in this dynamic is not happy in their home dynamic, but it's not like they're miserable. Okay, this looks like I have a little extra message specifically for the feminine about some forward movement to this masculine. Gain the download. You have to. So the masculine has definitely separated from you for that time being, because they were focusing on what's going to make them feel fulfilled, and they needed to work on some home dynamic stuff. Whoever they lived with, upgrading, trusting, more balance, give and take. This could be parents, friends, etc. Take it as it resonates. But the masculine also saw that you needed to focus your journey on yourself. This wasn't out of being mad at you. So I guess what I'm doing right now is helping you understand the why did you two separate. Why did your masculine pull away from you? Well, they definitely also did not like that you were a drinker. Yeah, the masculine didn't like that sense of partying and going out that you wanted to do all the time. It was part of their life they were kind of over, okay? But this wasn't out of a place of judgment. It was out of a place of self-protection. And they definitely love music, and you speak to each other through music. Their higher self sends you music. It's going to take quite a bit of time for you two to trust each other again, but if this is important enough to you, show the masculine that you're in touch with your emotions and your feelings. That you don't think everything has to be perfect.